Trades in the NHL are already complicated as they are, with so many moving parts, finances, and contractual obligations to figure out. But there's always some little thing that adds an extra layer to the deal. In this video, I'll be looking at salary retention during an NHL trade. So what does salary retention mean exactly? It pretty much means that a team can choose to hold onto some of a player's salary and cap hit in order to make a deal go through. So if a player has a $10 million base salary and cap hit, and their team trades them with 10% salary retained, then the team trading him away keeps $1 million in base salary and cap hit, while the team receiving the player gets the rest. It's pretty important nowadays in today's cap league, and it can even be used as a bargaining chip in trades to sweeten some deals to get an extra pick in order to keep back some salary. Now I think this is pretty obvious, but this retention goes on until the end of a player's current contract. The biggest point when it comes to salary retention is that the retention amount cannot go above 50% of the player's cap hit / salary. So you can't trade a guy with 90% salary retained. Also, the retention amount is the same for the salary and cap hit, just so teams can't pick and choose how much of the cap hit and how much of the salary they're getting back. They're a package deal. When players are traded multiple times though, they can only have their salary retained by 2 teams at the maximum. So one player can't just be traded everywhere until one team has next to no impact on their cap. Teams can also only have 15% of the total salary cap and salary retention at one time. And each team only has 3 retention spots, meaning that only 3 players at a given time can have their salary retained by a team. Now after the trade, there are some things that teams have to know about too. Teams can't go back and reacquire a player that they've retained salary for until at least 1 year after the trade was made, or until the contract expires. This is done in order to prevent trade boosting where teams just farm picks and prospects from each other for pretty much nothing. And if a player is bought out, then every team holding some of his salary shares a portion of the buyout cost. Also, if the team that trades for the player sends the player down for cap savings, then the team retaining salary actually gets none of the benefits of those savings, so they pay fully what they're retaining. So salary retention in trades are pretty big nowadays, and any team with cap space isn't afraid to retain some salary in order to gain some assets back. Just like we've seen with Vegas and other teams acting as intermediaries to make some trades work, while also getting back assets in the process. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.